5-year-old
We're
Destiny
already
Ray.
in love, by the way, aren't we?
We are, oh
with
my gosh,
Destiny Ray.
Destiny Ray. Goodness me, she's absolutely fabulous. She's been through such a lot in her short life. Her kidney stopped working when she was 10 months old, making her one of the youngest children ever to go on dialysis. And despite wanting to help by donating, there was nobody in her family who was able to do so.
Well, in desperation, her mum Maria sought friendship and support in a chat room. And by sharing her story, she met what she calls her guardian angel, Liffey. And actually, while Liffey was not a compatible donor in herself for Destiny Ray, she was prepared to donate her kidney in a special organ swap scheme, which is a brilliant idea, isn't it?
It's so amazing. The two entered the kidney swap as a pair, Liffey as a donor and Destiny Ray as a transplant recipient needing that new kidney. And they were looking to be matched with other pairs in the same situation, two people who didn't match but were willing to do a swap.
And after several failed attempts, Liffey was able to donate her kidney to someone else. In exchange, a suitable organ donor was found for Destiny Ray, ultimately saving her life.
Amazing.
Wow. So lovely to have all of you here. We're going to have to start with Destiny Ray. How are you this morning?
Good.
Are you?
Good.
Is it fun to be here?
Yeah.
Is it? You spotted yourself on the TV, haven't you?
Yeah.
Destiny Ray was talking about climbing into the TV, weren't you?
Yeah.
You're going to get in
No.
it. No? Are you not going to climb in?
No, I might fall down.
Yeah,
You
you
might
might fall
fall
down.
out.
Basically,
Of
Ed, what
course.
are you
Good
talking
point.
about? Don't be ridiculous.
point.
That's what she's saying. Do you remember when you had a lot of time when you were in hospital, Destiny Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that like?
Well, I did like the cannula part. but-
No, the cannula that had to go in when you had it. And now it's a lot better, is it? Yeah.
Gosh.
They're certainly full of beans.
By the way, I love your shoes.
Thank you.
The tassels on your shoes are so cool. Look at that. They wiggle. Look at that. Can you wiggle them? There they go. Ah!
Maria, she's full of
Brilliant.
beans. She's really happy. You obviously did a fantastic job during the grimmest of days and the worry of the days. How is it... I mean, it's quite obvious, I can see, but how has it really changed things for you?
Oh, my goodness gracious, where do I begin? I mean, life on dialysis was all we know at the time, and she was on it literally 5 years. And she's 5 years old, so basically all her life. And you don't actually think that there's an end goal. That's all you know. 3 to 4 days a week, without fail, had to do dialysis, had to go to the hospital. I couldn't just call in sick, or if I wasn't feeling well, it was, you know, that's how...
You lived there, effectively.
I lived there, literally. I did live there. I was living there, literally, all the time. And so when it all came about, that first of all, I just thought to myself, what am I going to do? How am I going to help my child? I need to find something, I need to do something. And at the time, I was just in my own bubble. There was no way where I could even ask or try and think, how am I going to ask someone to donate or get a kidney? But at the same time, I had to keep my faith and keep praying and hoping that our story would change. You know, sometimes I'll just put it to the back of my mind, think, oh, she'll be fine. I was in denial myself. And so it came to a point where I needed to do something, and we couldn't have a life on dialysis.
You couldn't imagine, I guess, as a mum, a life like that for your little one for the rest of her life. How did you come into the picture? Do you remember the moment where you spotted the story or you met on the chat room?
Honestly, we'd been talking for a while before, just online. So we'd got to know each other like quite well at that point. And then just one day, Maria was sharing her story and about what she was going through with Destiny, and something kind of just sparked in me. And I said, you know, is there any way that I can help? And from that
Incredible
point, it was our
act on
story.
your behalf, though, because it's a big deal, isn't it? Or at least you might well think it is. Maybe you'll tell me that it wasn't that hard to donate the kidney.
For me, it was a straightforward thing. It was something I knew I wanted to do. It was quite an easy decision for me to make. I understand, like, it's quite a big thing to donate and become part of the donor system. But for me, it was an easy decision and it made sense.
I didn't believe her at first. Literally, when she's... Because I remember speaking in the, on the social media app where we met, and after I told my story, I remember when she messaged me and said, is there any way I could help? In my head, I'm thinking, yeah, I need your kidney, but I'm not going to say that. And I'm thinking, you know, how? What?
And there's a big shortage of donors, aren't there?
There's loads, especially within the black community, because it's not something that we do, or we're just knowledge about, to be honest with you. You know, we just believe God made us with all our organs. We want to go back to when we die with all our organs. It's just something with the black community that we don't try and do or want to give or even understand it, to be honest with you. That's what I believe it is. But,
so, Liffey, what would you say to people who are worried about being a donor or carrying a donor card?
Honestly, I think once you get in the system, the people that actually do it, so the people in the hospitals and the donor teams and everything like that, they are so informative. They tell you so much that it becomes not such a big deal.
And look at the impact you had on this little girl. Think Destiny Ray here.
And I mean,
you have made this
life,
possible. It's amazing, isn't it?
It's really a great thing to do. And, you know, the donor team made it so easy for me to do. And I felt so at ease in the decision and knew what I was doing was right. And I felt well informed as well.
What's the future for Destiny now?
Sky's the limit, literally. She can do whatever she wants. I mean, we've already gone to Euro Disney.
Wow.
She was able to go swimming, and that was one of her long loves that she wanted to do. And it was sad because she had a catheter, she couldn't go swimming.
Right, before.
So it was other obstacles that prevented her being, you know, in waterfall, little stream. So we went swimming, she loved it, being Euro Disney. Next thing is for her to go on an actual aeroplane. She wants to go on an aeroplane.
Excited! Go in the sky!
Yeah.
Oh,
Sky.
that Sky, yeah, we got a picture of Sky here.
So I think that's the ultimate dream. Take her away on the plane, be by the beach, and just then I can actually look back at the journey and think, wow,
brilliant.
we're here. So.
Look, we could talk to you all morning because it's such a lovely story with a great ending and coming through social media, which has had, you know, a lot of negative connotation. But great to talk to all of you, and I believe the sky is the limit, definitely. Thanks very much indeed.
Have you had Destiny Ray, have you had a good time?
Yeah.
Have you? Do you want to come on TV again?
Yeah.
OK.
Can I let you into
We'll
a secret? We've got some chocolates out there if you're allowed one.
Chocolate!
You can go and enjoy that if you're allowed one. I don't want to get in trouble with Mum.